And when you're arriving to the property, if you come down just past here, you follow this road for free parking just down the hill. And if you follow this just another 100 yards, you get to the car park on the left hand side, which has around 80 spaces for you to park for free. And it's only a 2-minute walk from the apartment. And on the left hand side, you come down to the car park. Again, has around 80 spaces for you to park in, all for free, just in here. Please just make sure you park in the bays and just take note of the local signage. When leaving the car park, you want to turn right, and then you follow this road just a couple 100 yards up to the top of the hill. At the top of the hill, you want to turn right and head over the bridge. You'll walk over the River Allen that you can see on both sides of the bridge, and just 100 yards ahead you see the apartment building. And welcome! The apartment building is just here on your left hand side, and you can see the black door. The key safe for the property is just the top lock just here. To use this, just pull down the flap just here, and then just pull down this wee slider to clear the codes that have entered previously. You then enter the code that we've sent to you, and then once you've put in the code, just take the dial just here, just turn to the right, and this will open the key safe up. Retrieve the keys, and then if you close this back up, turn this wee dial anti-clockwise, and just check that it's locked behind you please, and then just reset the code. Put the flap back up. For the front door, once you enter, we're on the top floor. There's some automatic lights that come on, and our apartment door is this one, just here. And when inside the apartment, to lock the front door behind you, just take this dial here, just turn to the right clockwise to lock the door, and then likewise to unlock, turn to the left anti-clockwise to unlock, and then up the stairs to the main floor. And into our kitchen. We have our fridge on the right, freezer on the left. To use the microwave, just pull the door open and push it closed. You can set the power settings just up here, so you can reduce the power by turning the top dial, or you can keep it on high. For the time duration, use the bottom dial and just turn for your desired time, and then you can stop it early. For the toaster, we have the wee dials just on the left and the right, and these change the duration. So the higher the numbers, higher the duration of time, and the lower the time. And then just push this down to activate. To cancel, just press this button just here. For the lights on the extractor fan, just push this button to get the fan working. Press 3, reduce the power down to 2, likewise with 1, and to put the fan off, and then likewise with the light. It is a gas hob that we have, so we have 4 burners for you. Each are indicated bottom left, top right, bottom right. So if you want to use the bottom right one, for instance, just take the dial just here, push down and turn to the left. Decrease the power down to the bottom just here, and increase the power around this way, and then all the way to the top to go off. For the oven just beneath, if you just push these wee dials in, you'll see that they then pop out. You then want to turn the oven setting just here. You want to turn it to this setting. There is a function on this to do a steam bake. If you press this button here, you'll see the light comes on. This adds a bit of humidity to the oven if you're baking. If you don't want this on and you just want the fan oven, just make sure this light is off. For the dial just on the right, you can see turning this to the right clockwise increases the temperature, and likewise to the left anti-clockwise decreases the temperature. Then when you're finished, just press it off, and then you can push these three dials in. The boiler location is just in the kitchen. It's a gas combi boiler, so the hot water is just constantly on for you. There's no need to make any adjustments in here, it's just for a note of where it is. Just in this cupboard here, we have our washing machine. We have the wee drawer on the top. If you just pull this open, and you have your fabric softener on the right hand side and your main detergent just in the middle. Just push this drawer closed, and then you have your on button just here. You can see it lights up. You can then turn the dial, which you can see adjusts the time and on the different settings. Once you find one that you like, just press the start button and the cycle starts. To put the washing machine off, you want to turn the dial to the top dial just here and just click and hold until you hear the wee noise, and that's the washing machine off. For the sink, you have the hot water just on the left. Just pull this just forward and the hot water will come on after a few seconds. Likewise with the cold just on the right hand side just here. Just beneath the sink we have some cleaning supplies for you, and our radiator. The radiator, so at the property, you've got the wee dials just here. Just turn to the right clockwise, which reduces the temperature, and then fully to the left is on maximum, increasing the temperature. We have our welcome basket for your arrival, and our kettle just here. Just simply push the wee dial at the side to activate and pull up to deactivate. We have a Nespresso coffee machine for you, along with some pods when you arrive just to get you started. To use the machine, just lift this up here and you put the pod in the same shape just here. Then gently but firmly pull this back down. The large cup on the right hand side, just tap this one, and the small cup just on the left. To fill the reservoir in the back, you simply pull this out towards the wall and then just lift up, and then fill this little container up here and then pop it back onto the back bit. You can see where it fits in, and then once it's in position, just pull towards the machine and you'll hear it click in like this. And through and into our living room. We've got a lovely cozy space for you to enjoy, with Woodburner and a smart TV with our Sky package included. And we've got a nice dining area. Just looking out the window, you can see the top of the cathedral just in the background. And our Wi-Fi hub is just located just here. If there is any problems with the Wi-Fi during your stay at all, just pop the power off at the wall, leave it for a few minutes, then pop it back on, please. If there's any problems, just give us a message. The heating in the lounge just here, you can see the indicators are marked just here. So if you want to decrease the temperature, turn to the lower numbers, and if you want to increase the temperature, turn around to the marked 5 for maximum temperature. If you have any pets staying with you during your stay, we have provided a dog towel and a wee dog bed, and there's some dog bowls in the kitchen for you. We have our wood burner for you, and for your arrival we'll have some wood in our basket for you to enjoy, along with some kindling and some firelighters. To use the fire, take this lever here and just pull towards you and the door open. put in the kindling and the fire lighters and the wood, and then when you're finished, just hold this up, push back, and then just gently back into place, and that locks it. Once the fire is going, if you want to increase the flames by pulling the draught out, so you pull this towards you, this will make the flames larger and make the fire more intense. And if you're a wee bit too cozy and you want to reduce the temperature, just push these in, which reduces the draw and it'll reduce the flames. For our television, we have our Sky remote just here, and if you just push the on button, once you've pushed the on button, it just takes a few moments for the TV to come on, and then you can use the home button just here, takes you to the home menu, and then you can use the arrows to scroll down to TV guide and press the middle button just here, and you'll be able to see all the available channels. You can go all channels, and you can find all the channels. Scroll down until you find one that you like to watch. Scroll back, scroll throughout, and then find one that you want to watch, press the middle button. You press the button in the middle once, and then it'll show as a small icon just on the bottom. To get a large screen, just push it once again, and the full screen comes up. To go back to the home menu, just press the home button, and if you scroll down with the arrows, we've also got Netflix included in our package. So if you scroll down to apps and inputs, you can view all, or you can scroll across and find Netflix. And if you select into the properties Netflix here, then you can enjoy Netflix during your stay. To go back to the main menu again, just press the home button. When you're finished watching the TV, just take the TV remote here and the top left button, the power, just click and hold this button, and then the TV will go off. The thermostat in the property is in the living room. Just take this dial just here. If you turn it a few times, it'll switch on, and you can see just now the actual temperature is indicated on the right hand side and your target temperature on the left hand side. To reduce the temperature, just turn the wee dial down to your desired temperature and increase it by turning to the right. The light switch for the living room just here. And in this hall cupboard we have our ironing board, an iron and clothes rack. Coming through to the bathroom, the light switches are in the hall just here. This is the isolator fan switch. Please just leave this on during your stay. And our shower door just opens, just pull towards you, and we provide hair and body wash and also hand soap throughout the property during your stay. The shower here is electric, which is controlled just out here. You can see that this is switched on. Just please leave this on. If it isn't on, just pop the wee switch down. You'll see the light comes on when it's ready. When you're ready to have a shower, just push the bottom button just here, which switches the main power on. You have your temperature just in the middle. Just turn left anti-clockwise for cold and right clockwise for it to go a bit warmer. And then we have our overhead and handheld shower for you as well. To change between the handheld and the overhead, just use this wee switch here and you can switch between the two. And you can just pull behind you. The radiator in the bathroom, controlled just in the bottom. To reduce the temperature, you want to turn clockwise, like this, all the way in, which reduces the temperature, and you do that on both sides. To increase the temperature, anti-clockwise, and again, on both sides of the radiator. For the tap in the sink, for the hot water, just turn this way, then lift up to activate the water, and then cold on the right hand side, and again lift up. And into our bedroom. And we have a lovely barn door, so if you push the door to the left hand side, welcome to the bedroom. A lovely comfortable bed for you, which has been designed in keeping with the cathedral, which you can see just out the window in the bedroom. So the headboard's been bespokely designed, handmade, to complement your view of the Dunblane Cathedral. We have some hanging space on the wall for you, and a chest of drawers. The fireplace in the bedroom is just for decoration, so it's out of use. And the radiator, again, you have the wee indicator line just here, just the same throughout the property. Just turn to the lower numbers to reduce the temperature, and the higher the numbers to increase the temperature. And to shut the door from the inside, you've got the wee handle, and just pull the door closed, which slides across. Then to open, just and slide. Again, the radiator in the hall, just the wee switch is just on the right hand side, and you just turn to adjust if you require. The trip switch location is just in the cupboard in the hall. Just open these doors up, and then the trip switches are just located just here. These are all in the correct position just now. If anything is pointing down, so say for instance the TV, just flick this back up and then it will reactivate. If there's any problems, just give us a message and we will help. Just when finished, just close the doors. And when departing, you head down the stairs. And again, you can unlock the door just by turning anti-clockwise on the wee lock out into the main hall. Light switch from the main hall just here to switch off. And then if you take the keys and just the bigger key just here into the lock, turn to the left, which locks the door. And then down the stairs. And out the door. And then just pull the door close behind you, and then pop the key back in the key safe. The key safe is just the same as when you arrive. Just pull the flap towards you, just pull the wee lever down to reset the code, then enter the code that we give you on check-in. And then once the code is entered, take the dial on the top, turn to the right, just clockwise, and then hang the wee keys up please, and then pop this back closed, and then turn to left anti-clockwise and just check that it's locked behind you. Pull this down to reset the code, and then put the flap back up. For general waste, if you follow the road up and you find the archway, just take a left, and the bins are all located on the left hand side. The blue bins are the recycling, green bin is for paper, and the grey is general waste. Thank you for staying with us at Juniper Rentals. We hope to welcome you back soon.